Hey guys, and welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and as you can see, today we're gonna get our backpack on. That's right, this item is totally worth spending an entire episode on. So this pack requires a lot of manual mining, so today I think I want to go after that infinity backpack. That's right, we're gonna go for a backpack that's gonna require probably a whole episode to itself. This isn't just some normal backpack, though. This is an infinity backpack, which can store a lot of items according to what it says here on the tooltip. Now, it does have an item rarity. As you can see, they go up and up and up. And I guess that is once you hit a power threshold. I don't actually know how the ranking up system works on this, but I can tell you that just to make this thing is going to require a little bit of work. Now, a common black hole tank, pretty simple. A common black hole unit, pretty simple. Pink slime, that's a different story. We need 2 buckets of pink slime, and we need to get that into the dissolution chamber. Not going to be horrible. I probably need to make a second dissolution chamber. But this right here is how we're going to get that pink slime. We actually need to make a farm, or make a block that is going to help us get that. And that is going to be the mob slaughter factory. Now, luckily, this only requires a pitiful machine frame, a couple of iron swords, and some iron axes. And that should help us. Now, it's going to generate 2 different things for us. Also need a gold gear. It's going to generate liquid meat and also pink slime. And pink slime doesn't really work the same way it used to in older versions of Industrial 4 going, so we're going to kind of get past that, but we should be good once we do. So, Industrial, we have this. Now we need to give it some power in order for it to work. I think I'm going to utilize this thing, the furnace generator. Let's see. I think the furnace generator had to be made, yeah, like this, because we needed a simple machine chassis. You know what? I'm just going to grab this one, I think. I think that should be... Actually, there should be another generator, right? Is there other generators that I could potentially use that would be a little bit cheaper? I mean, I could route power all the way over there. That's going to use some steel. We do have power from the power mod. You know what? I'm probably just going to use this generator for now. So I'm going to be converting this farm into one that utilizes the slaughter factory. So to do that, let me go ahead and actually just shut it off for right now so we can get it set up. Man, walking upstairs is so hard with the jetpack on. I mean, I guess I could disable the jetpack. There is a hotkey for it. So yeah. Flip that. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh, well, if I break this, it's going to end up going right where it needs to go anyways, into that hopper. All right, so with that off, let's hop down here, grab this out of our chest. We need to also replace this. We're going to remove these, and then we're going to place the slaughter factory. Well, it looks like we're going to have to face it the other direction. Face it this way. Because if we look at its actual working area, you can see it's only this block right here, which is fine because that's going to get pushed over here. So we don't even need to make any upgrades, which kind of saves us on some resources. Place that there, and that should be good. Now, things getting killed right here, I don't think anything drops. I don't even think experience drops from this. But you can see it does need a little bit of power in order to run. So I'm going to give it some power. And now you can see we have 2 different tank areas. So I'm going to place the tanks on the side. Just like this. And then here's where I need to tell it. You have one side that's going to be meat. I'm just going to cancel all of these. Right here, I'm going to have them all deactivated. I wish I could hold down shift to deactivate all of them. But I can't. So I'm going to have to set them manually before I turn it on. There we go. Because we want to make sure that one side is getting pink. So I want the right side to get pink. So I think this is right. So I'm going to set that to push. And then on the left side, I'm going to set that to push. So we should see liquid meat here, and we should see pink slime over here. All right, let's turn this thing on and see if this works. Lever flipped. Go all the way down. All right, I hope. Oh, I already see it. Pink slime is now generating. Perfect. Okay, so while that pink slime and everything is working, I'm going to start working on making another dissolution chamber that doesn't require this. Yeah, we should have plenty of resources to make this. So at this point, I've almost got enough pink slime, which is kind of nice. As you can see, the liquid meat is been filling up quite a bit. Now, I do want to put that liquid meat, at least what we get, to use by using a meat feeder. That is going to allow me to not need to eat for just a little bit, which is going to be kind of nice. I need to place this on top here. Let me actually get my jetpack. I had that charging while I went mining. Had to get a little bit of mining done. Eventually, we're going to have ourselves some auto mining, hopefully. That'll be the goal. Okay, so we have a few things. Let's put the coal in there. There we go. Okay, so at the moment, I am working towards a meat feeder. I needed a little bit of iron for that. So, over here, I had to go mining. And I have tons of iron nuggets now. Eventually, this will get converted, but if you hit Shift K, well, after you have at least an empty space, and you have this shifted over, let me throw that out. You can hit Shift K, and that'll auto compress everything that you have that is compressible that is related to this crafting grid, which is really nice. It's actually a part of the mod that adds all the stuff to the side. So now that we have all that iron, let's go ahead and get our meat feeder up and running. And this thing is pretty cool. So basically, it will auto feed me. As you can see, I just right clicked, that filled a little bit of it, but I can throw it in here. And is that emptying? That is emptying. I need to pull out of here. That was weird. Okay. By the way, this still should be killing these blaze, at least for the most part. That allowed me to pull out of there. Liquid meat output. Okay. So this is not letting me do what I thought I was going to be able to do. And it is so loud over here. What is going on? Did I break it? I'm such a dork. I forgot I took the power because I was sharing the power over here. But still, it should let me utilize this out of this tank for some reason. It is not letting me fill this up, which is weird. I mean, I guess I could have it pull it back into the storage here. This should start killing again. All right, I have the meat. I'll have this say pull. Okay, and then I could use this and just keep filling up until this is done. Actually, no, this isn't pulling at all from here, is it? That is so weird. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely not pulling, but it is filling back up. Weird. This did let me pull from it, but I guess I broke the tank. I have no idea what's going on with it now. Okay, yeah, maybe I confused myself, but I put it in the input slot and it worked. So this is working. I just don't understand. Did you see that? It drained everything out of here, but then it put it back in. Okay. Hey, I'll take it. You know what? Anyways, this right here has a bucket worth. So I need to grab a bucket worth, and we need to get this backpack made. I think I have everything to make the backpack now. Let me go ahead and pull this all out. I think the only thing I was missing was the iron for all of the buckets that I was going to need, which reminds me, I do need a bucket here just in my inventory. Okay, so we were going to need a couple of these, which even this requires iron gears. I think every part of this requires iron. It's just an iron consuming beast. So we need 2 of those. And then we need this, which requires chest, which I should have. Yes. Okay. And that's just about everything. A gear, a diamond gear, and we have our 3 golden gears. I think we're good. We're definitely good. Okay. I already have this hooked up to power. And I believe it takes 1 bucket? Or is it 2? I think it's 2 buckets of pink slime. Oh boy. And then we need to work on biofuel, because I believe this is going to run off of biofuel in order to make this thing. So let's go ahead and get everything in here. Look at the backpack. Okay, and like I said, if I recall, I don't think this matters what pattern it's in. No, it doesn't. It's just so long as the items are in here. Oh boy, we're about to have a backpack. The backpack, however, does require power. and it looks like it can hold a significant amount of power. But if it's anything like the drill and everything, it's kind of weird how it works. So we're going to see. I'm kind of curious. So we have the backpack. I can open it. Can I already use it without power? So I can. It holds fluids and it does store power. And we can have it auto pick up items and experience. Okay. And magnet. Oh, it has an item magnet. Oh, this is nice. Okay. So it holds all these items, right? At least it wait, it shows. Okay, so I can void, press control plus L to change. Void enabled, control plus left click. Refill or void. So we can void cobblestone. Is that what I'm seeing from this? I think so. So what I'm kind of reading here is on the power, it says 4 million RF for the next tier. So if we just give it 4 million RF, it should upgrade to the next tier. Now, as far as buckets of fuel, does it also require 1 million millibuckets, or basically 1,000 buckets of biofuel? I think so. Maybe before the next charge. I'm kind of curious because I can throw this. I can go ahead and get power stored in here. We can actually give this some use and just allow it to just charge this backpack up while we work on other things. But that still doesn't mean we have biofuel. So I think we should probably start working on biofuel 100%. Like that's something we should definitely do. Trying to think. Biofuel. Yeah, we should definitely, I think we have the ability to set up automation for biofuel. I know that we're using a biofuel generator over here, like this is technically biofuel, but in this mod, Industrial Foregoing does have its own sort of way of doing that. But I think we're going to have to turn this off for now and set this back into its old ways of just generating basically large quantities of experience and items for us. So that way, yeah, we can get back to the way things were. We can get this generator back on here. So for us to make biofuel, we're going to need ourselves a bioreactor from Industrial Foregoing. Thankfully, we have all this plastic, so I need to make a diamond gear. Let's see, what else do I need? I think that's about it. And here we have a bioreactor. Nice. So a bioreactor, and then right here I have a bio generator. Basically, this generates liquid, and that liquid can be used to power this. Or we can use this liquid for our backpack for whatever reason. I don't exactly know if it needs that, but we'll find out. So I'm going to go ahead and run some universal cables down underground, and I'm going to run that up into the bioreactor that we have going over here. And then what I should be able to do is take some logistical transporters and just send the rest of the other potatoes over here. Like, why not? And generate some fluid out of this. It shows that we're going to have 2 different types of fluid. I don't know what tank is what, and it says something about efficiency. I'm kind of interested. I've never played around with this mechanic from Industrial Foregoing, so kind of interesting. Okay, let's grab this. So we need the logistical transport pipes, and then all I should have to do is hook this up like that, and then potatoes should start heading into this. Okay, so we end up getting 1 in there, and I can see there's an efficiency of 11. Now, why is that? Is that because of the... This needs, like, more variance of it? Efficiency, and it's not producing anything. That's the biofuel input, and that's water. Okay, so this does need water. Interesting. Okay, so actually, we need to change the wiring a little bit, because I didn't realize this is going to need water. We have the water pipe right here, so I'm going to run this into the back, and we're going to get the power just running directly into the back here, like that. And then we're going to grab some pipes, very simple pipes. There we go. Oh, I'm going to need some more pipes, don't I? Perfect. So we're just going to grab some of these pipes, throw that there, and close it up. and we should be good. Now we're generating biofuel, but as you can see, we're only generating at an efficiency of 11, which seems kind of interesting. I wonder if the efficiency changes depending on the type of product you're putting in, or maybe it's the type of variance. So if I throw in seeds, for example, as well on top of this, so now it jumps up to 22%. So if I throw this in here, you can see we have an efficiency of 22%. So if you vary the crops, you will get more. Okay. So like wheat as well. I don't think we have, man, we don't have a lot of like different crops. We do have a few melons, which I do want to get a couple of seeds before I just destroy all of our melons. We have a couple of carrots, which we have a carrot farm. Trying to think of everything that we can do. I mean, I do see that that's how it's going to work. And then I put that in there, and I put that in there. Ooh, melons don't work. But do melon seeds? Yes, melon seeds do work. And you can see the efficiency is increasing more and more. I'm trying to think of an interesting way to set up a farm that would work like this. Regardless, just in that small amount of time, look at this. Our backpack is already almost at 4 million RF. We are about to hit 2 million RF power in here. Now, notice the biofuel. It's not anywhere near. Like, we just don't have the ability to produce that much at the moment. We're producing like 80 millibuckets per tick, which is not very much. And I don't know if it's going to need biofuel because I've never used this item, never tested this before. So I don't know if it needs all of that amount of biofuel in order to upgrade it to the next tier. But still, after seeing all of the capabilities of this backpack, I'm pretty excited. It's like a void backpack all in one, but it is a little later game in order to get it, which is kind of an odd place. Like, usually by this point, you'd probably be done with like manual, like full-on manual mining, but in this pack, I'm definitely not done with manual mining. So while I'm waiting for that to charge up and maybe go to the next tier, the Eidolon mod over here, I still want to play around with and see if I can do. Let's go ahead and do this chant. Ooh, maybe I can do this one. Ooh, it did something. Okay, I do need to upgrade all of this stuff. So this table to like further and like kind of push into the final like signs and stuff that we haven't unlocked. I think we do need to sort of upgrade our table here. At the moment, our table is bland. And we're also kind of lacking on the idol. I think we can do better for the Dark Lord, right? This is just pathetic, right? So, to upgrade, we need to use the thing we learned right here. We have a stone altar, which requires the pewter inlays, and we would just use some stone, and also we need a soul shard for that. That's pretty simple. But we also need this statue, which requires another unholy symbol and a gold inlay, all of which is pretty easy to come by. I do like the way that this works. So I already have my gold inlay. I'm basically waiting for some more of my my metal to show up here. Perfect. Now, I think it was I turned this into an inlay. Let me go ahead and turn that into an inlay. And then I look at the inlay. And then I chant at it by doing the good old chant. Where's it at? This right here. This chant. And an unholy symbol. Very nice. And it is, of course, raining. You know what? It is dark. It is raining. I could probably sleep. So only doing this to please the Dark Lord. Of course. We need to get into this mod. Right here. Perfect. Okay. So the altars, that is going to be soul. We have some stone. We need some inlays. Perfect. I think can I craft regular inlays in here? Yes. Okay. So it does work as a normal table on top of everything else, which is nice, but we can't like auto insert the items. Unfortunately, we can throw this here, check and make sure everything is correct. Make sure we have our soul shards. And then I'm going to grab enough to make 6 of these. Perfect. Now I need to make this guy right here. So that's going to require a single block of smooth stone, this right here, this in the top, and the inlay. And we have the elder statue. Ooh, we get to keep the holy symbol. Okay. Time for me to break all this down, unfortunately. Hey, wait. We can actually leave the items up here? That's kind of nice. They just kind of float. Okay. Perfect. So now we are upgrading to the stone table. Perfect. And our new statue can go there. And I can put my candles back. Perfect. I don't know if I need to replace the heads, which I'm going to, and I'm also going to replace this. Just to make sure everything is situated. We don't have to worry about it. By the way, these heads do improve. These things that we're putting around here, they do help in boosting things. I don't know if the ones on the ground do, but definitely the ones on the table help overall. So in just a short amount of time, yes, it did upgrade it. All it needs is power in order to upgrade this backpack. That's pretty crazy that it literally just needs power and then it upgrades significantly. So this can now store 16,000 items versus 2,000 items. Alone, that 4 million power upgrade was nothing. I also did try to store some biofuel in here, and I guess it just shows that it can store biofuel. I don't really know. As you can see, I just right-clicked on it again, and we now have 20,000 millibuckets of biofuel. I don't know if it's more like a tank to be able to transfer biofuel. I don't actually know. I'm sure it does explain it somewhere on the wiki for it, potentially. But this backpack's really nice. You can set a hotkey for it. I have mine set to B. Kind of disabled everything else. And the item magnet, I've not really tried it. Oh! Look at that. Look at that. You see the ender particles. Like, I'm pretty far away. So right about here. And I can pick it up. Like, that's a good distance away. So about 6 or so blocks away. It kind of feels like that this will work. Now, the best thing to do, I guess, is to take it mining, right? Like, I mean, we can kind of keep our inventory clear. And let's take this on a mining excursion. Like, I'm ready to take this on. Now, ooh, we got a zombie here. Get out of here. You know what? Fire. Nice. So one of the major problems that I have when mining is just there's so much stuff. Like, there's gravel, there's literally everything that is in my way while I'm mining. And then your inventory just gets so cluttered. So having this, oh, it's going to be so nice. Oh yeah, and we also have fortune, so breaking diamonds is perfect. Look how quick, by the way, the backpack works. And it picks up items and puts it into our inventory, but we can actually set this to do something else. So you see void is enabled. So things like cobblestone, for example, is enabled, but I can press control and left click or right click to disable that fact. So with void enabled, I'm guessing it will go to stack and then void, or go to max amount then void. So yes, it'll go to max amount and then void, which is perfect. I want that to do that for every one of these awful items that we end up getting built up here. Like, there's so much like junk and stuff that ends up getting in your inventory that I just want to have just go away. I tell you what, mining is so satisfying now. Look at this. We literally just keep going, keep going. Oh, and then the snapping sound that it's making. Oh, that is super, super satisfying. Look at all the nickel, by the way. I found a bunch of nickel all of a sudden. Like, right when I don't need it. Or at least I don't think I need it yet. I find so much of it. So as far as Tetra goes, I'm sure this was never like really intended. But man, we get a lot of geodes from mining. And look, when we open the geodes, we get diamonds and stuff like that. So it is kind of worth opening these if you have them. Like, you get lapis, emeralds, all kinds of like somewhat useful items. The nuggets not so much, but man, still, it's better than nothing. Now, as far as our backpack goes, I've just emptied just about everything out of here. I'm going to leave a little bit of coal in here. But yeah, this backpack's really nice. I wish I had a little bit more storage space, that it could like expand the storage size. I don't know if that's what the biofuel maybe does. I have no idea. But still, like, it is nice the fact that it's a magnet. It's also voids items, which that is nice in itself because we have no other really item that does that. And we also don't really have an item that is a magnet. Well, at least, yeah, unless you get into Britannia. So we got a lot done today, and I definitely want to give a huge thanks to the sponsor of today's video, and that is going to go to Project Build It All. I think that's right. And if you guys are interested in becoming a Patreon yourself and supporting the videos that I make, be sure to check the description down below. Also, while you're there, be sure to check out the Discord link. We do have an amazing Discord, and I would love for you to join. Also, I do stream on Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays, so be sure to join me there over at twitch.tv/ChosenArchitect. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Of course, if you did, be sure to click that subscribe button. Man, I'm asking you guys to do a lot. And also, while you're over there clicking that subscribe button, you might as well give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy. Guys, I hope you liked it. I hope if you did, I'll hope to see you in the next episode. And as always, thanks for watching.